I'm back on. These phones, I tell you, these phones. Okay. Hey Sonia, thank you for joining. I was on earlier today, and I was talking about alopecia, traction alopecia, and my phone. Something's going on with my phone. I don't understand it. Hey, CeeLo Kirk. I think I said it right. Hey, thank you for joining in. Hi, how are you? Sonia, thank you for joining. Thank you for giving me the love and the hearts. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm just waiting a little bit. I am so having problems with my other phone. So, hey, Billy. Thank you for joining in, Billy. Oh, I'm okay. I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. And thank you so much for the hearts. I greatly appreciate it. I need all the hearts I can get. I'm trying to make a goal here and get some new followers. So anyway, thank you guys again for joining in. And I was earlier talking about what's called traction alopecia. And a lot of times what happens is we get our hair braided, or we wear ponytails and things like that. And over the course of time, it takes about 1 to 3 years before you start seeing hair loss. And so it's so important to go to a professional to get your hair done. And even some professionals don't even know. They just braid in the hair to make money. But when you're using this, it's so important. I think traction and alopecia, it occurs in young children a lot, and also those people who get a lot of hair extensions. So you want to be careful that you, over the course of time, don't experience what's called traction alopecia. And there are several ways that you can actually avoid it. And one of the ways that you can actually avoid getting it is through having having your hair not braided so tight. Okay. Wearing custom wigs like the one that I have on now. It's a custom wig. This is a custom wig. You can also wrap your hair up under your custom wig and not braid it down. I don't know if you ever heard of the term, I'm going to give my hair a break. That's what they're talking about. They're not having it braided so tight, or, and even having like ponytails and using a lot of rubber bands and things like that. A lot of times when you get the traction alopecia, what happens is over the course of time, the follicles start to damage, or the bulb or the papilla. It's a hair bulb that's in that hair. We are. Hey, Teresa, thank you so much for joining back again. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. And so you want to be careful that you're not, over the course of time, but maybe 1 or 3 years of wearing braids and extensions and things. Hey, no problem. Okay, thank you. And so you want to make sure that you're careful when it comes to traction alopecia. You can Google it. You can look it up. You'll see what it means. And also it's related to improper techniques, improper hair techniques, improper braiding. You have people out there who just want to make money, and it's okay if you want to make money, but you want to make sure you're doing it the right way. And so, a lot of times, even like, with my daughter, she gets braid. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? I missed you. I haven't seen your scopes. And so we're just talking about traction alopecia and what it is. And I think a lot of times when you get your hair braided, even natural hair. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Even with natural hair, a lot of times, with natural hair, we get the twist and things like that. And I think the twists are really, when you have natural hair, twist is good. They're really, really good, because with braiding, it tugs, it pulls, and the tension sometimes is a little bit too hard on the hair, and over the course of time, you'll get what's called traction alopecia. So you just want to make sure that you're not pulling and tugging. Even with hair weaving and tracks, with the glue, it adheres to your scalp or whatever you're putting it there, and it's going to actually pull, especially when you're not when you're taking it out, you're not properly taking it out. Some people just yank it out. You know, they use this type of oils or they use that. And if you're not doing it correctly, guess what's going to happen over the course of stop by to listen in for a moment. Congrats on winning the best. Hey, you voted for me, didn't you? Thank you. Appreciate it. So if you're not careful, you'll get smell. Thank you. You're so sweet. I can't wait to see you, meet you. We're gonna go. I'm going to the MUA. What is it? The makeup thing. The makeup conference. So I definitely will be there. And so I just want to jump on real quick, talk about traction alopecia, PMAC. There it is, the PMAC. I am definitely going to be there. Definitely going to be there. So traction alopecia is their traction alopecia. Ooh, thank you. Improper tension. You'll have what's called improper tension of hair braiding, extensions, weaving, and all of that. Then you have excessive amount of tension on the hair itself. So once that happens, what happened is you, over the course of time, you would experience what's called traction alopecia. And once the hair is damaged from the follicle or the papilla, which is the hair bulb, it's going to take time before you can actually grow that hair back. Okay, so this is not an overnight process. It takes 1 to 3 years to get it that way. It's going to take 1 to 3 years to grow it back. Okay, with proper treatment, proper somebody who's a professional or who's a hair loss professional. Braids are worn too long. Okay, there are so many people that I talk to, and they come and they're like, well, I've had my hair sewn in and I love my hair stylist and style and all that. And guess what happened? They done had their hair sewn in for about 5 months. And I'm like, you can't do that. You got to do every 8 weeks. You need to be taking their hair out, shampooing it, doing like head massage, going to your stylist, having her put her hands through your hair, massage it, Roman therapies and things like that. And then you go back and braid your hair down and put your hair, your tracks back in. Okay, braids are worn too long. They wear braids for 6 months. Traction alopecia over the course of time. Okay, pustules. Those are the little white little bumps you see back here on the side. The more of those that you have, the little white stuff, and they can just bust at any time, pustules will cause over course of time traction alopecia. Okay, so please be careful with who braiding your hair. Tight ponytails. Wearing tight ponytails, rubber bands, elastic bands, pulling the hair back, even braiding your hair back will cause over the course of time traction alopecia. Tensions on the ponytails. Hair accessories like cotton, cotton little sponges and things like that. That'll break your hair out. People don't know that, but it will. Sponge rollers. I hope we're not wearing sponge rollers anymore. But sponge rollers will actually help to, with traction alopecia. Okay? So there's so much more different type of hair loss, but this is one of the ones I want to talk about today. If you have any questions about what I just said, please don't hesitate to email me at thecustomwigs@gmail.com. And also my ultimate favor is while growing your hair, you should wear a custom wig. Always. Okay? A custom wig that looks exactly like your natural hair. Thank you so much for tuning in to my afternoon scope, and thank you for being so patient with me. I greatly appreciate it and look forward to meeting. Listen, got one more thing for you. I'll give you an extra. So I want to tell you the product of the day. Cool stuff. Hey, thank you. The product of the day is the Perfect 7 Cream of Nature Leave-In Conditioner. The other day I did the Argan Oil Leave-In Conditioner. This is also an Argan Oil Leave-In Conditioner. It's a 7 Perfect. What this is it's a detangler. It's a conditioner. It's a heat protectant. It's a moisturizer. Prevents dry split ends. And it adds extra sheen as well to the hair. So it does 7 things in one. I love it. You guys can pick this up at your local beauty supply store. Cream of Nature, or you can just go to creamofnature.com and get their product there, okay? This product is absolutely amazing, I promise you. You can use this on wet or dry hair, but I prefer to use it on wet hair. Thank you, Billy, for tuning in. Listen, Billy, tune in tomorrow with me. I'm going to be talking some more great stuff about alopecia. And thank you so much again for your time. And those of you who are watching this by replay, please don't hesitate to give hearts. And also invite your followers and your Periscope family. I love each and every one of you all. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh, you're a cosmetologist. Awesome. Follow me. I'm actually a hair loss specialist as well. Cosmetologist over 25 years. I love the industry. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much for joining in. I greatly appreciate it. You guys have a good evening.